Hello everybody. I am back, guys. Cactus Rocket Chip is here. I'm feeling a lot better now. I was sick the last time I was playing this game, guys, but I feel a lot better now. So we're going to continue playing Doki Blue Skies. Continue the game, guys. We're saving Sayori and hopefully the other girls too. Let's hop right in, guys. Load game. Here we go. This is where we last left off, back on the 12th, which was last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. And it's currently Thursday now. So anyways, let's do this. I'm okay. As I open my eyes and slowly grow more awake, I'm suddenly aware of a warmth on my chest. Sayori has somehow managed to control herself so that she's lying diagonally across my body with her head planted firmly up on my upper body. I can feel the warmth of her breath through the fabric of my pajamas. Only Sayori could manage to fall asleep like this. Typical girl. I can't help but smile when I gently stroke the back of her head. Her hair has always been very soft and pleasant to touch. As I move my hand toward my face, I scratch an itch on my nose. Sayori suddenly mumbles. Put your hand back in your hair. Sorry, I don't speak pillow. I'll take that as a yes though. Feels really good. You're literally like a cat, you know that? A beautiful blue-eyed cat with lovely hair. Okay, that sounded a bit weird, didn't it? Just a bit. Ooh ah. She jerks upright as I poke her in the ribs. She's always been sensitive to that. Renzo, I was so comfy. Sorry, Gwen. I pull her towards me. Here, you can use me as a pillow again. She grumbles but eventually settles down once more. You make a really good pillow. Thanks, I've been training my entire life in the human pillow championships. I only got 3rd place last time, so it's nice to know I'm doing better now. At this proximity, I can literally feel the vibrations from her laughter on my own skin. Stop making me laugh, I'm trying to sleep, but it's the morning already. I don't know, Sayori, if my pillow could... Wait, what? If my pillow could make me laugh, I'd be mighty impressed. Maybe you should be a little more appreciative. Gosh. It's rude to keep a girl from her beauty sleep, Lorenzo. Why would you need beauty sleep? You're perfect the way you are. Her face. Oh my gosh. Okay, even though I said that, I have to admit that was pretty smooth. Since when did you have such a charming side? About 4 seconds ago, apparently. Better late than never, right? Sarah yawns and stretches, sitting up once more. Even with her hair plastered all over her face and her eyes still riddled with sleep, I don't think it's possible for her to look bad. Something on my face? Just admiring how beautiful you really are. How am I meant to reply to that? By flailing? Wait, what? Flailing? So that I get to further admire how cute you are. You're such a meanie. But I'm complimenting you. Would you rather I said you look like an ostrich or something? Well, ostriches are pretty cool. Ostriches? Wait, ostriches. It's like a tongue twister. Okay, but if people think I'm a weirdo for calling you my ostrich in public, I'm blaming you. She bursts out laughing. I kind of want to see that. Now that you said it, I roll my eyes. You must be the only girl on the planet who'd rather be called an African flightless bird than beautiful or cute. Yep. But don't forget, you chose me. Let's just go make breakfast. So, what's this mystery plan you've got lined up for today then? Oh, that's right. In the last game, she was planning on something. Like, what am I doing today? I don't know. She was planning something. But let's see what happens. Oh, that. Well, I want to keep it a surprise. But you've already told me that you've got something planned, so that's kind of a giveaway itself. Oops. Well, you still don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, we've got a bit of time until we have to go. What should we do? Fancy watching anime? We've been playing games a lot recently. Figured it could be a nice change. I don't really know any, but sure. Awesome. That was super confusing, her face. Yeah, time travel plot lines can get really perplexing. I heard they're really hard to write well. This show pulls it off pretty well though. Was it just me who thought that the red hair girl kinda reminds you of Natsuki? I guess I can see it. She glances at the clock. Ooh, I need to go and get ready soon. What's going on? You're preparing for something like this? Keeping it a secret? You haven't been abducted by the Yakuza, have you? No, but that'd be kind of fun. Something tells me that Sayori doesn't know that much about Japanese gangsters. Oh, by the way, you don't have any dress shirts, do you? Yeah, I do actually. I think you'd look really nice if you wore one today. So what you're really saying is that wherever we're going has a smart dress code. She doesn't answer. Anyway, I'll see you soon. She puts her plate away and heads out the door, leaving me to contemplate what she's just said. I open my wardrobe and sift through my clothes. It's been a while since I've had to wear a dress shirt. It's not something I'd normally wear, but I could tell what Sayori was getting at. Guess it's kind of hard to tell me what to wear when the whole thing is meant to be a surprise. Still, I reckon this one will do nicely. I'll pack a hoodie in my backpack too, just in case. After freshening up, I stand in front of the mirror nervously, checking how I look. I get the feeling we're going to some kind of restaurant, although I can't imagine why. It's not like today is Valentine's or anything like that. Makes for some nice variety, at least. Either way, I want to look nice. Well, it looks like it's time to meet her. After trying to smoothen my hair one last time, I head out. Sayori is already there by the time I arrive at her house. Sayori, you look like an ostrich. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lorenzo. I'm glad you like it. You've always looked really nice, but this is something else. Earth to Lorenzo. Oh, sorry. Someone's getting into the spirit of the day. She giggles and loops her hand with mine. I can smell her perfume, which only adds to her allure. You look really handsome, by the way. Oh, thank you. Like one of those fancy spies. Don't overdo it. So where are we going? You'll see. Here we are. Oh boy, downtown Japan, or Tokyo, whatever you want to call it. Nice, I love it. We're standing in front of a fancy looking restaurant. Looks like my hunch was correct. Oh, no way. What? This is the exact restaurant I was going to take you on Valentine's Day. Really? Yep. Did you get the recommendation from Monica by any chance? Sure did, and I'm guessing you did too? She nods, giggling. Oh, what are the chances? I guess we really do think alike. That explains your dress and why you asked me to wear a smart shirt. It all makes sense now. Sorry, it was really hard to tell you about the dress code while trying to keep the whole thing a secret. I must have sounded so awkward. No, I get your reasoning. Besides, I'm really hungry, so let's just head in. Oh, and Monica wasn't wrong with her descriptions of this place. The first thing I noticed is the warm, cozy atmosphere it radiates, accompanied by some pleasant jazz. Sayori seems impressed as well, given how much she's gushing over how the restaurant looks. As a waiter comes over to tend to us, I make a mental note to thank Monica the next time I see her. All of this stuff looks so tasty. Although I don't know what half of it is. Then how do you know it's tasty? Sixth Sense. I didn't know that a movie about ghosts taught you about food. Not ghost, silly. I know, I'm just messing. Are you going to have a starter? I think I'll try the Shoan Mushi with shrimp. Don't know what that is, but I know shrimp, but what's the other thing? Wasn't aware that you like shrimp that much, but okay. It's not every day that I get to come here, so I figured it'd be a good idea to try something new. Not a bad idea, actually. I'll do the same. I think I'll go for the yakitori. So, you're probably wondering why I took you here today, right? It probably came across as kind of random. Yeah, a little. I don't mind though. Well, I was thinking about Valentine's Day. I felt kind of bad we didn't get to do anything on the day just because I wasn't really feeling up to it. I wanted to make it up to you. You didn't have to make anything up to me, Sayori, but I did. You were looking forward to spending the day with me, and I just told you to leave me alone. There was a reason for that. I didn't want to force anything, and besides, it's not like you chose to have a bad day, was it? Well, no, but don't worry about it. I'd have much preferred we had a nice romance evening together when you felt in the mood for one. Forcing one just because it was Valentine's is a pretty bad idea anyway. Anyway, the food is here. The food here is great. Looks like Monica really knows her stuff, huh? The chawan mushi is so tasty. You know, it might be worth learning how to cook. Given how you love food and how much I love seeing a smile on your face, it might be something I'll look into, you know, for the future. She blushes slightly. Speaking of which, I've been thinking about the future. Our future. Oh? I know it might seem a bit early though. No, it's pretty natural, right? I have thoughts from time to time as well. Where do you think we'll be when we finish high school? Assuming you haven't gotten bored of me by then. Lorenzo, I never get bored of you. Kidding. In reality, well, I like to think we'd still be together, you know? Yeah, we've only been a couple for what, 2 months, but honestly, it feels a lot longer. Probably because we've known each other for so long, right? I take a bite of my food, it's really good. That's probably it, yeah. Oh gosh, I'm getting hungry now. I think we got really lucky in that respect. I read somewhere that the best relationships tend to form when the two people are best friends before they start dating. Why do you think that is? Probably because they get to know each other really well before they get into the relationship, right? Right? They know what their partner likes and dislikes along with their hobbies, interests, and values. And because friends argue, fall out, and make up, each person would know how to handle the other when they fight. Which would be really useful when dating them. Plus, it also gives them a long time for their feelings to grow. Nothing is rushed or anything. Sounds like you've given it some thought. I like to think about things. It really helps to keep the peace. I never thought of that. You can't really keep people happy if you don't understand them, right? Yep. You're pretty perspective and smart. I've always enjoyed seeing that side of you. Really? Well, let's take the incident where you forgot your gloves back in November. It was a pretty clever way to get me to hold your hands, and it worked too. I don't know what it was about that crafty side of yours that's so alluring. Perhaps it's because I never know when it's going to strike next, so it always keeps me on my toes. There's always been much more to you than meets the eye, I guess. It's a bit devious, but it's kind of fun to play with people like that, which is why it's all the more rewarding when I manage to get you back. We always try to one-up each other, something that stayed with us since childhood. And what I love the most is that our unique little in-joke in-game, I don't know what the right wording would be. Yeah, definitely, I really enjoy it too. It's our own little thing that no one can ever take away from us. Precisely. Sayori pushes her empty plate away from her. Unlike many times before, she didn't just wolf down her meal as fast as possible, nor did she take a remarkably long amount of time to eat. It looks like her appetite is a lot more consistent these days. Can I see the dessert menu? Only if you promise me that you won't buy the entire thing. Can't make that promise, sorry. I hand the menu over to her. Her eyes light up as she scans the options. How can you even fit any more food in? Your main looked really filling. Desserts doesn't go to the stomach, Lorenzo. It goes to the heart. I like that. I like that, Sayori. That may be the dumbest yet most profound thing I've ever heard in a while. Ooh, look, they have a chocolate cake. I like chocolate cake. And it comes with vanilla ice cream. Oh, that sounds so good. You've got me in a dessert mood now. Let's have two. After a while, we finish our meal and the waiter comes over with the bill. Ouch. Or at least you get what you pay for here. As I pull out my wallet, Sayori intervenes. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm paying for there's no way I'm letting you pay for this alone, Lorenzo. It's okay. Mom left me some money. That's not the point, silly. You already do so much for me, so this time I want to give something back to you. But I don't want you to pay for the entire thing either. It's hardly cheap. Not this time. I opened my mouth to argue, but Sayori's resolution holds firm. Okay, if you insist. She smiles sweetly. I do. We pay the bill and stand up to leave. I'll find a way to slip some yen into her pocket when she isn't looking. Oh. Let me turn this up. I always appreciate the music. Always appreciate the music. Whoa, look at the stars, Lorenzo. She's shivering, a given really due to the temperature and the wind. The dress she's wearing probably doesn't help. Luckily, I came prepared. I pull out the hoodie from my backpack. Standing behind her, I help her into it. Once I'm done, I hug her close to me and plant a kiss into the back of her neck. They might look beautiful, Sayori, but they have absolutely nothing on you. Oh. And thank you. For paying? It's nothing. I just didn't want, not for that. Thank you for taking a chance on me, for letting me back into your life, and for letting me help you. You keep talking about how much I've done for you, but I don't think I've told you how much you've done for me. You gave me something to look forward to each and every morning. Even on the days where we didn't spend time together, just seeing you, if only for a minute, was enough to make my day better. It's all thanks to you that I was introduced to a world of poetry and a club filled with friendship. I didn't realize just how badly I was missing friendship in my life until that fateful day where you let me walk with you to school all those months ago. If it weren't for you, I would have probably spent my last 2 years of high school alone, becoming more and more of a NEET by the day. You've made such a positive change to my life, and I can't thank you enough for that. But there's so much more than that. Seeing your eyes shine when you laugh, seeing your nose scrunch up when you're thinking about something, hearing you laugh, reminiscing about the good old days. A day never goes by where I don't consider myself the luckiest guy on the planet, all because a girl as beautiful and amazing as you are considers me her boyfriend. I don't know what to say. It's okay, Sayori. You don't have to say anything. I just wanted to let you know how much you mean to me, because you honestly are the world. I love hearing you laugh. I love seeing you smile. I love how you're a daily part of my life now, but most importantly, it's now or never. I love you, Sayori. I said it. I said it. I love you, Sayori. I love you, Sayori. Well, that's it now. Those 3 words have been spoken. Really? Really? Oh, Sayori. Oh, I love her so much. I can't take this. I can't, guys. I can't take this. I'm sorry if that came out of the blue, or I love you too, Lorenzo. I was scared that I say it too soon. I didn't want to scare you or anything. I can't help but stifle a slight laugh. That's exactly how I've been feeling. We really are on the same wavelength. She reaches up to wipe a few happy tears away. It feels so good to finally be able to say it. It does. It really, really does. She turns around to face me with tears in her eyes. She slowly leans her face towards mine, and we share a kiss. A kiss that feels entirely different to any other kiss we've shared before. Is it because we've both finally exclaimed our love for each other? Or because we're doing the stereotypical thing of kissing under the moonlight? Who knows? We break apart, but our faces remain close. Sayori's voice has lowered to a whisper, and our eyes remain closed. She's still shivering a little, but she carries on regardless. I can't believe we're actually in this situation right now. I had dreams about this moment where we'd get to say those 3 words. We open our eyes at the same time. I was so scared that this would feel wrong or that it wouldn't match my expectations. I think that's another reason why I was scared of saying it too early. But I'm so glad we waited for the right moment. Me too, Sayori. It's all been worth it. She laughs softly. I know there was something about you back when we first laid eyes on each other all those years ago. You always made me feel so warm and fuzzy inside, and that never changed no matter how many years had passed. I can't. It took me so long to realize my feelings, and they were confusing. I didn't know why I'd find myself smiling for no reason. And even though the rain clouds were there, no matter how hard it rained, they could never put on that tiny little ember. That tiny little ember that was you, which was always there. I was... Well, it looks like Mother Nature doesn't care in the slightest for romance. The cold winds, which were fairly dormant, have suddenly burst to life. We can continue this at home, don't worry. Yeah, not a bad idea. I laugh and pull her close to me, trying to warm her up. One speedy power walk later, we're both back at home, savoring the warmth of the room. Luckily, the atmosphere hasn't been disrupted too much. That's much better. Now, what were you saying? She walks up to me and puts her hand on my face. Her thumb slowly massages my chin, and her hand goes up to stroke my hair. I was so scared to fall in love. When you told me you liked me, I had no idea how to respond. And as you saw, I panicked. She smiles ruefully. But things are different now. You helped me realize that it was okay to take that chance. That maybe, just maybe, my own happiness isn't something I should hate. Things aren't entirely perfect, but I'm happy with where I'm at now. You should be, Sayori. You've been so brave and you've overcome so much. And that's all because of you. You were once that little ember, but you grew into a roaring fire. A fire that refused to be put out. She kisses me once more. To my surprise, she uses her tongue again. Immediately, my heart starts to race. I'm very well aware of what the atmosphere was like the last time she kissed me like this. Oh no. And this time, there's no one around to interrupt us. I kiss Sayori back just as passionately. That hunger, that sense of urgency, it's all flooding back to the both of us. I need you, Lorenzo. Goosebumps erupt over my arms. And there's so much more I could say, but I think there's a better way of showing you how I feel. I can hardly hear her over the sound of my heart thumping in my chest. Is this really happening? My heart is like beating like crazy. Are you sure? Her reply is barely a whisper, but the conviction and assurance are so strong it's almost like she's shouted it. Yes. Tentatively, her hands start picking at the buttons of my shirt. Her fingers feel warm and soft against my upper body, and I watch with almost bated breath as she undoes each button. Eventually, she undoes the last one and helps me slide my the shirt off. I take a deep breath, savoring how her hands feel on my bare chest. Are you okay with this? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just really nervous. That's okay. Me too. She turns around, exposing the zipper on the back of her dress. Wordlessly, I know what I'm expected to do. Before I pull the zipper down, I kiss her slowly across the back of her neck, causing her to moan lightly. Truth be told, I have no idea what I'm doing, but from the sounds she just made, I guess it's working. With the zipper free, Sayori is able to wiggle out of her dress, and the faraway part of me understands why she was so cold. With the dress off, the only thing that's left is her underwear. Oh! I can't help but stare at the sight in front of me. I've never seen Sayori in this state before. Oh! You're staring. Can you blame me? You look amazing. She blushes. The flush of red on her face complements the navy of her underwear, and she fumbles for my belt. I have to remind myself that this is really happening. The girl that I've loved since we were kids is practically naked, standing in front of me, undoing my belt. As the belt comes undone, I wiggle out of my trousers. Now we're both standing in just our underwear, both aware of what happens next. We share another kiss with the majority of our clothes off, the tentative longing, and we're both I can't even read! Both imitating along with the feel of Sayori's breast on my chest. There's a tender kind of intimacy. There's a tender kind of intimacy in the situation that we're both reveling in. It contrasts against the sense of urgency in the moment. With shaking fingers, I lean towards Sayori's back. I fiddle around with the straps of her bra, but as expected, I have no clue how to undo it. She lets out a light giggle. Having trouble? It's not like undoing a bra is something I have experience with. Why are these like a damn Rubik's Cube? They aren't. Here, all you have to do is unhook it like this. Oh! My breath catches in my throat. It finally comes undone. I pull back so I'm in front of her once more. And in one fluid motion, her bra comes free. Oh! Oh yeah. Oh my, that's that is beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I can't even continuing. That's wow. You look beautiful. She giggles shyly as she covers herself up with her arms. Sorry, I know they aren't as big as Yuri's. Or I take her by surprise as I start kissing her neck, an area that she seems to take particular pleasure from. Feeling a little more daring, I keep going further down. Before I know it, I gently caressing her breast in my hands, while my tongue gently glides over them. All the while, I'm planting passionate kisses on her chest, causing her moans to grow louder. It doesn't matter. They're great just the way they are. Guys, I'm doing this. Her hands are gently caressing my hair as I continue kissing her body. Once I've started, it's almost impossible to stop. Those sexual urges that have been kept at bay since our first tickle fight finally have free rein, and damn if I'll stop them. All of my senses are being stimulated right now. The strangely enticing smell of her pheromones, along with the allure of her taste, the sound of her moans, the sight of her body, it's almost a sensory overload, but it's not unpleasant in the slightest. I stand up and look her in the eye. Wordlessly, she slips off the final article of clothing on her body, and I follow suit. Now we're both truly exposed. I feel safe. The intimacy between us is like a warm cocoon. The silence stretches on for what feels like much longer as we take the sight of each other in. The gentle curve of her hips, the smooth allure to her skin, how perky and shapely her breasts are, along with the endearing, shy expression on her face. Okay, I'm just like reading them back. This might have been her idea, but it's clear that she's just as nervous as I am. But most of all, actually, seeing her like this, in such an exposed, intimate state, there's a slight air of awkwardness, but I guess this is a given. At least we can share the awkwardness with each other. Wait, I don't have any, She nods wordlessly and reaches into the pocket of her dress, pulling out a foil package. I raise an eyebrow. What? I just like to plan ahead a little. I decide not to press it, given the situation we're in. After fumbling around for a few moments, we're all set. At this point, my already raging hormones have decided to take over. On that water though. Oh my gosh, I can't even. At this point, my already raging hormones have decided to take over. I gently push her down toward the bed when my lips never once separating from hers. She understands my intentions and wordlessly complies, slowly sinking down. Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh. I sink down with her resting so that my elbows are on either side of her, with my hands on either side of her face. My weight rests on my elbows as I slowly maneuver myself so that I'm positioned between her legs. I tenderly thumbing her cheeks as I do so. Her eyes flutter open and closed. Eventually, I'm at what I think is the right spot. She gives me the tiniest of nods. It's small, but I can read what it says. I'm ready. Doing my best to ignore how loudly my heart is beating, I start to slowly insert myself inside her. She immediately gasps. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't know what to expect. I can stop if you like. She closes her eyes once more, breathing in heavily. No, it's fine. Keep going. She wraps her arms around my neck and smiles up at me. It's okay. I nod back at her, resuming my position as I slowly slide myself into her once more. Waves of pleasure shoot through my body. This warm, wet sensation is completely foreign to me, but it feels absolutely incredible. I involuntarily let out a grunt as this feeling courses through my veins. Oh my gosh! Sayori moans with satisfaction, squirming slightly underneath me. As I push further, her moans grow louder. I'm all the way inside her at this point, and the feeling has grown stronger and stronger. Sayori slowly starts moving her hips to match the rhythm that I'm using. Her movements sync perfectly with mine, causing my breathing to become raged. I've never experienced anything remotely as satisfying as this in my entire life. All the while, Sayori's chest is gently heaving up and down. Goosebumps are visible on the surface of her skin, and there's a flush visible on her face. She's biting her lips in pleasure, the sight of which spurs me on to try going a little faster. That's incredible. Every push inside her feels like heaven. That's a good way to say it, I guess. It's clearly it's not just me feeling this way, as I can feel Sayori's nails rake down my back. It doesn't hurt or anything, and I'm glad that she's enjoying this just as much as I am. Eventually I start to feel some kind of build-up. I know what's coming, and with each thrust, I can feel my limit rapidly drawing near. Sayori, there's no stopping now. With one final thrust, I finally surrender. For a few seconds, I lose control of my body, and the waves of pleasure grow to dizzying levels. Sayori also cries out as her body shudders as well. In that moment, we both lose control, surrendering ourselves to nature. You know, they really put these words like it's just like they put these words so beautiful to express love. Like, it's just, guys, whoever developed this together with the words, guys, y'all did an amazing job. Silence broken only by the sounds of our panting. I roll off Sayori, breathing heavenly. A light sheen of sweat is coating the both of us, not surprising given the intense body heat we were sharing. I sit up briefly to dispose of the condom as Sayori slips her underwear back on. I guess she's still a little self-conscious. I smile tenderly at her as she snuggles up to me, particularly after our climax. It feels incredibly intimate to have her this close to me. I don't know how to break the silence. Luckily, Sayori does it for me. Oh my gosh. We just had sex. Lorenzo? Yeah? I love you. I love you too, Sayori. Oh, she's crying. That was absolutely incredible. She giggles softly. It really was. Silence again. It's not uncomfortable though. I'm trying to rack off my brains for what I want to say the most. I think this has been the best day of my life so far. Mine too, Lorenzo. Mine too. The dreamy tone in her voice makes me smile. Oh, Sayori. You're perfect. Literally. There isn't a single thing that I'd change about you. She opens her mouth to protest on instinct. I know what she's going to say. Yes, even your depression. I've been so proud of you. You've come such a long way from opening up to me, agreeing to therapy, eventually having the strength to do it alone. I'm so happy that I'm able to have been by your side. I know we've only been together for 2 months, but it honestly feels a lot longer. There's a silence for a moment. I don't know what to say, Lorenzo. I really don't. Except thank you. And I love you. I couldn't have imagined doing any of this without you. You're the best boyfriend a girl could ever ask for. I'm nothing special. It's you who... No, you really are, Lorenzo. You're just too modest to see it. You've always been so caring and loving towards me. Since day one, you've always made it your mission to put a smile on my face. Something you've always succeeded at. You're the sunshine in my life. The light that there's to guide me through my darkest days. Something that I'll always be so grateful for. You haven't just given me a reason to smile. No, you gave me something that I thought I'd forever lost. You gave me something I thought I'd forever lost. You gave me hope. Actual, genuine hope. That maybe, just maybe, things might be okay. Huh? Doki Doki Blue Skies? Is that... Oh, that's it! I did it! Guys, I did it! I saved Sayori! Yo, look, that's me! I'm flying up with a book! Oh, that's me! It's... Oh, look! Oh, yo, she looks so happy! Look, and there's Yuri, there's the girls! Oh, Yuri and Natsuki! They look so cute! Yo! And there's Monica at the very bottom. Oh, she's like holding like Natsuki's foot! Oh, and then of course the little side characters that they brought in too. Oh my gosh. That's it, everyone. That's it. That is Doki Doki Blue Skies. Okay, so wait, like Sakurai and like my mom, like, are they like, you know, like I low-key kind of ship them just like that? Low-key kind of shipping them? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This is like literally what I needed, guys, out of Doki Doki. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I was so nervous to play this game, this mod. Special thanks to Dan Salvato. 12, whoa, shout out, yo, shout out. 12 Giz Guy. You. Oh, thank you for staying with us for the ride no matter. Wait, I didn't see that. Oh, gosh darn it. Look, there I am. Oh, that's the end. All right, everybody, let's just talk a little bit, guys, about Doki Doki Blue Skies. Okay. So I'm going to give you my review about this mod right here, guys, and let's just talk about it real quickly. I just got done playing this mod and I went down the Sayori route. Okay, by the way, guys, let me tell you first, Sayori is best girl. She's amazing. I love her, and she's anime waifu material. Yeah, so she's definitely my waifu. Okay, so let me talk. First, we have all the girls here. Let's see if I can bring them in the camera. All right, so there's all the Dokis right there. So, all right, so damn it. Okay, so now that I have all the Dokis here, you can see my little plushies. Like, I love them so much. Here's my thoughts of the game. So first off, you should only play this mod if you've actually played the original game of Doki Doki. So the original game, of course, you know, includes the same storyline as Blue Skies kind of followed in the beginning of it, where you go to school, you have to join a club, and you don't know what to join, so you meet a girl, Sayori, and you join the literature club. And in the actual game itself, Monica, manipulates the girls and, is like the reason for their death. But Blue Skies kind of gave Doki Doki more of a background, of a story to it. I'm gonna admit, as I said in the previous videos, I was like simping over Yuri in the beginning. This one right here, I like loves her in the beginning, for multiple reasons. But anyways, after playing the game, when I saw like Sayori, like, or yeah, basically when I saw that, my heart like broke, and I just like wanted to do whatever I can to go back and save her. So that's why I went ahead and played Doki Doki Salvation, Doki Doki Literature Club, the original game, and of course I played the special ending, which you can go see right over here. I'll put a link right there. And then I was introduced to Doki Doki One Last Memory with the developer 12 Gizguy 6. Really cool dude. Special shout out to him for also helping in Blue Skies. I did see him at the end credits. There was another thing at the end of the credits. I didn't get to see it, but it said something special. I'll go play it back one more time. I'll do a voiceover. But anyways, my thoughts of this game: really well developed of this mod, because they really got like the audience to have the full experience of going down one girl, like their route. Of course, mine was going to be Sayori, because Sayori, I just like, after I saw her die, I really wanted to save her. I played Salvation and everything. I got to learn about her more, and she really is a bundle of sunshine. I mean, come on, look at this, look how cute she is. So anyways, playing Blue Skies was like, I guess, the perfect opportunity to see the background, the past that we had, like when they had the childhood scenes, and to really learn about her depression. Now, I know depression is like a real thing, guys. Like, it's not. Damn, I shouldn't have said that, guys. Depression is a serious thing. So like, playing this game kind of puts it into a perspective to like understand it a little bit more. I know we've all been through like some things in life. But just seeing this game is just a whole nother perspective, and you learn more about Sayori's depression, and you do whatever you can to save Cinnamon Bun. I love her a lot. And overall, I mean, just a really good game. I like how we got to spend other times with the girls as well, like during the Halloween, during the Christmas, and even the picnic was really nice, sharing wine with the girls that Yuri brought. Halloween Not Spooky, that was the name that Sayori gave to Natsuki. And just overall, Monica helping us both out also, that to pick where we want to go for Valentine's Day, and the place also. And I like how they brought in the characters also, that you had that face-to-face with the teacher, and he even gave some pointers out, don't make Sayori jealous, and it really made the MC realize that. And I guess, like I said, really good developed, especially for some parts that I could not get the words correct, guys. I know I can't get a lot of these words right. I'm actually kind of dumb, which is why I really do need to join the literature club. But besides that, guys, I can't say much more, but to the developers who made this game mod, thank you so much, because this has been such a journey for me. I'm gonna be honest also, I was very nervous to come play this mod, because I heard there's multiple endings, multiple routes, and I was just so nervous to play it. But I'm very happy I went down the Sayori route and I saved her, and it just makes me so happy, guys. Like, I can't get over that. That's about it, guys. I'll put everything else in the description, guys. Make sure to go back, like, subscribe, guys. I have all my videos of Doki Doki, of when I first played it, when again played the mods, went back, got the special ending in the original game, and played One Last Memory. This is, again, one of the mods that I really want to play. In the future, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. One of the developers who helped in this mod, 12 Giz Guy, again, shout out to him. He comes into my streams over on Twitch, and I don't know if I want to reveal this. I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything. 12 Giz Guy, I'm really sorry, but I think the next mod is gonna be Salvation remastered or redone, something like that. He gave me a little clue. He was like, yeah, if there was to be like a remade version, will I want to play it? And I'm like, yes, to save Sayori, anything for Sayori, yes, I'm so down. So that's about it, guys. Again, thank you so much for this journey, guys. I'll go ahead and see in the future if I'll continue playing this mod and do the other routes. You know, go down the Yuri route and go down the Natsuki route and even try out the Monica mods. Again, that's a huge maybe. But as of that, guys, I mean, I really enjoyed this game. I can't stop saying that, how much I really appreciated this mod. Anyways, thank you again, guys, for sticking around to the very end. I really appreciate it a lot, guys. Go, you know, help me out, guys. Support me on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and even here on YouTube, guys. I did make it a plan that this summer I'm going to a anime convention in Houston, Texas, Anime Mud City. And I decided I actually want to cosplay as the main character of Doki Doki. Don't judge me. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool, like, to dress up as like the student with like the Doki Doki, like, I don't know, I might take some of the plushies with me, and we'll see how it turns out. If you want to see how my cosplay looks, guys, go check out my Instagram. I will post it on there, guys. But that's just an idea. Like I said. Okay, guys, I'm done talking, guys. Leave your comments down below what y'all think of the playthrough. And again, thank you so much, guys. I love Doki Doki, Blue Skies. I love all of the girls, guys. I love Monica, Natsuki, Yuri, and I love my girl Sayori, guys. She is the best, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thank y'all for watching, guys, and I will see y'all later. Go away.